Hey, what's up? It's your boys, Jet, back at it. You got me, your host, Tristan, Joel, Ethan. We're coming in today with a little bit of speculation about a pretty exciting thing for many OG Minecrafters, the Legend of Herobrine.
So this is a different type of video on our channel. We mainly don't do stuff like this, but we want to kind of give you some proof that this update could actually change the whole game in some way.
So, as we all know, the 1.16 update, it's been released for a couple days now, or actually a few weeks.
One way that we have proof is we've currently been doing the survival world. We've always been accusing our friends of doing things in the world when really they didn't, something else. So, like, we've never had that problem before in worlds until this update.
Which might just
And
need fixed, or
yeah,
it could be
could
featured.
just be bugs.
So, the first thing that happened is we were mining for ancient debris in the nether, and we'd use TNT and beds to explode around. And we went back down into the mine, and there was a big strip mine. None of us had made it, or so we said none of us made it, but our friends could have been lying, pulling a prank on us, but hey, you never know, that's just one thing that happened. Another thing that happened, if we were traveling, we found some trees with no leaves on it, which is another sign of Herobrine, if you've read what happens to your worlds.
So a lot of OG players know that the original Herobrine spawner had one gold block and two netherrack. Well, we always thought it was kind of weird you can find a random gold block on top of the abandoned nether portals. So we're thinking that's what you could use it for.
Spawn them through the portal maybe, make it a new boss for the update, kind of like the Wither and the Ender Dragon. That would be cool. Can only defeat him if you have strong armor like Netherite, which that was added to the game, so maybe. What people are thinking is that since the 10-year anniversary of Herobrine's coming up, he might be coming up in an update, kind of like how they had the April Fool's update with all the nether portals.
Mhm.
So they may have an update about it, but we don't know.
My only thing though is could you potentially look at like not just like the patch notes that they released, but actually go into the actual patch itself and like review the code line by line and compare it to like 1.15. And that's just like, and then you can, if you can find the Herobrine move code, and then it's like cross check it with the other one, and if it's missing, then you know.
Let me see. Add target block. Chat delay. Okay, so nothing here. So let's go to 1.15 update. Aha!
What?
1.15. Changes in 1.15. Optimize chunk rendering performance, especially for chunks with many different block states like blah blah blah, all that. At the end, Herobrine removed. 1.16. Added Crimson Forest Bomb, add Hoglins, add Netherite, blah 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 blah. You finally get to the end, and no Herobrine removed.
So he has to be in the game.
Unless it was a
Yeah.
big mistake and they forgot it, which I don't see why they would.
But
because
even then, like if you
It-
don't have the code there, then it's perfectly.
they've been doing it for 9 years, and it's almost a 10-year anniversary of them saying Herobrine removed for all these updates. It's either they forgot big time, or there's a reason they didn't put it in here.
It seems like major sketches they just forget to include something they've included for 9.5 years. You know.
Yeah, it's the only update, and especially the Nether update. Like,
Yeah,
it just
I mean,
makes
how
so much
many
sense.
updates
It's no
in Nether
coincidence.
update?
No, there's definitely something that we're either missing or they're trying to introduce.
Nah, Herobrine's gotta be in the game somehow. Whether he's coming soon, he's in the game files and will be ready for an update. But yeah.
But I mean, we also got to think. All right, like this game, 1.16's been out for only a few weeks. Okay,
Yeah.
we're also trying to figure it out. So I mean, more stuff is probably gonna be unearthed.
Yeah, we still don't know some things, and it took people a while to know how to make the wither and stuff like that. And so, there may be a spawner to spawn Herobrine, but we don't know.
I'm willing to bet there is.
There has to be. Nobody found it yet. Again, we could just be complete idiots thinking this. It could just be a simple mistake, and we're just having all these theories for nothing. But hey, you never know.
I'm not feeling this. It's a mistake. That does not line up with anything that they've done with Minecraft.
Okay, so the last thing that happened in our survival world, I was looking at our friend's mountain house. He built a house on top of a mountain, and there's a creeper out of nowhere. It just disappeared. I have proof of this. I have a video of it. It disappeared, and like 2 seconds later, it pops back up. It might have just been like a render problem. Like you couldn't scan it, or it could have been lag. But then in the same video, there's cows, and they're moving just fine. Another thing that happened, before I found a village in this world to trade with, I was looking forever to find a zombie villager to cure, to start trading. I finally found one. Trapped it inside like a little hut I made, or a little building. Trapped it in fences so there's no way it could get out. I finally go in my house, grab a golden apple and weakness potion to cure it. I go back, and it's gone. My house is like 10 blocks away from that. There's no way it could despawn. There's no way it could get killed by the sun because it's inside a building, no light, and there's no XP, and there's no rotten flesh in the ground. Like it died. It was just gone. It just disappeared. Same world. 2 mobs have disappeared so far. Okay, so the patch notes in the catalog, they've said Herobrine removed at the end of them for almost 9.5 years. And people have asked, like, members of Mojang, like, their thoughts on Herobrine, like, asking if it's real and stuff like that. And all of them would say, no, he's not real. Like, they wouldn't admit it. Or probably because he wasn't real. And then Notch, the creator of the game, actually tweeted, it's not real, but it might be soon. And again, we can be completely wrong.
This is Jet, checking out. Stay safe, both in Minecraft and in our world. See you next time. Bye.